Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Amma ba'd, hayyakum Allah, dear brothers and sisters, to this special talk of courage regarding da'wah to Allah, especially amongst the non-Muslims and in the land of the non-Muslims in the West. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he's a da'i. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, as in Surah Al-Ahzab, in the ayah 45 and 46, يا أيها النبي إنا أرسلناك شاهدا ومبشرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا. O you O prophet, O prophet, indeed we sent you as a witness and as a bearer of the glad tidings and a warner and a caller to Allah by His permission and a light that lights the way of people. And here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in 3 places in the Quran to call to Allah. As in Surah Al-Nahl, ayah 125, Allah Ta'ala said to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ادعو إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة وجادلهم بالتي هي أحسن إن ربك هو أعلم بمن ضل عن سبيلي وهو أعلم بالمهتدين. Call to the way of your Lord with wisdom and with a good reminder, and debate with them in a good way. Indeed your Lord is aware of those who miss the way, and He is aware of those who are guided. And as in Surah Al-Hajj, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, لكل أمة جعلنا منسكا هم ناسكوه فلا ينازعنك في الأمر وادع إلى ربك إنك لعلى هدى مستقيم. And to every nation we have given a way of legislation, a way of worship, a sharia, so that they go on. So let them not dispute with you in this matter, and call to your Lord, indeed you are upon straight guidance. And as in Surah Al-Qasas, ayah 87, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ولا يصدنك عن آيات الله بعد إذ أنزلت إليك وادع إلى ربك ولا تكونن من المشركين. And let them not to prevent you and turn you away and divert you from the ayah, the verses of Allah, the signs of Allah, the verses of Allah after it was revealed to you, and call to your Lord, and never you be from amongst the mushrikeen. Da'wah, my brothers and sisters, is the responsibility of every individual of this ummah, everyone upon his ability. As Allah Ta'ala said, as in Surah Al-Imran, كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله. Indeed you were the best nation that brought out to mankind. You enjoin the good, forbid the evil, and believe in Allah. It is enough for the callers to be from amongst the successful ones in this dunya and in the akhirah, as Allah Ta'ala said in Surah Al-Imran, وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. Let some of you call to the goodness and enjoin the good and forbid the evil, and indeed those are the successful ones. It is enough as an honor for the da'i that their statements is the best, as Allah Ta'ala said in Surah Fussilat, وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين. Who he is, the one who can be better than the one who calls to Allah and do the righteous deeds and say, I'm from amongst the Muslims. This ayah of Surah Fussilat is a clear methodology and a clear curriculum for the da'i. So you call to Allah and do the righteous deeds and declare to the whole world that I'm from amongst the Muslims. Let's stop with this ayah for a few minutes. Call to Allah must be based on knowledge, as Allah Ta'ala said in the ayah 108 of Surah Yusuf. قل هذه سبيلي أدعو إلى الله على بصيرة أنا ومن اتبعني وسبحان الله وما أنا من المشركين. Say, this is my way, I call unto Allah, I call to Allah upon basira, upon knowledge, me and those who follow me, glory be He Allah, and I'm not from amongst the mushrikeen. And do the righteous deeds, وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا. It is not good for the da'i to call to something that he doesn't act upon. But as Allah Ta'ala said in Surah Al-Asr, وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. By the time indeed all mankind are in loss, except for those who believe, meaning seek the knowledge and believe, because belief cannot be upon ignorance, must be based on knowledge, and do the righteous deeds. So from there we know that believing and calling without doing the righteous deeds can be a harmful thing, not a beneficial. As Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, العلم يهتف بالعمل فإن أجاب وإلا ارتحل. Knowledge calls the actions, so the actions responses, otherwise the knowledge will leave that person. And Allah Ta'ala condemned the Yahud for that they command the people and call them to something that they don't do. Allah Ta'ala said as in Surah Al-Baqarah, أتأمرون الناس بالبر وتنسون أنفسكم وأنتم تتلون الكتاب أفلا تعقلون. You call people to do the righteous deeds and you forget yourselves, you don't do them, you don't do the righteous deeds. While you recite the book, don't you think, aren't you wise? And declare to the people that I am from amongst the Muslimin. And that means you declare it by your actions, by your way of looking, by your sayings, by your sticking to your promises, by giving the others their rights, by being humble, and by acting your religion. So be a caller to Allah, as in the hadith of Sahih Muslim. The Prophet ﷺ said, من دعا إلى هدى كان له من الأجر مثل أجور من اتبعه لا ينقص ذلك من أجورهم شيء. He who calls to the guidance will be given the same reward of those who follow him, without having their rewards be decreased. And he sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Ali radiallahu anhu, as in the hadith reported by Imam Bukhari, by Allah, if Allah brings through you one man to the guidance, this would be better for you than humur al-ni'am, red camels, which are very rare, very expensive. And another hadith, he said, better for you than what the sun can appear upon or arise upon and sets. So let's take the responsibility of calling to Allah, especially there in the land of ignorance, of darknesses, where people are in a bad need for the good way of presenting Islam in our actions and sayings, and bringing it to them with the proofs and evidences that convince them. Wallahu a'lam. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa barak ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi.